Now, in the Fnaf universe, there is of course many mysteries that just have not been solved at all. Mysteries such as, oh, what Foxy used to look like. Well, it wasn't too much of a mystery, but we never seen what the picture was like when he was actually functioning. We'll never know what the showtime will probably look like in FNAF VR. But the biggest mystery of all, and it's already at the first FNAF game that already people were starting to talk about, what's in there, or what is it, why is the camera black. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, of course I'm talking about the mystery, the kitchen. And not any kitchen, you daft day. I'm talking about the kitchen in the FNAF pizzeria, the illegible Cam 6. It's even more mysterious than illegibly mysterious FNAF trailer that was originally a thing. That probably wasn't too much of a difference, but this is just, no one has a clue what it looks like because we haven't seen any hints of what it looks like from any FNAF game except the new ones, but you kinda can't take that because that's so much different now. So in this video, I'm going to try my best to figure out, can we find anything about the kitchen that can remotely tell us what is in it, what it was for, what did it look like? Because, well, we know, we can confirm one thing: there is dishes inside the kitchen because we can hear Chica rattling about in the kitchen. Of course, first we got to look at the physical stuff we got. Now, I don't mean about just guessing, I mean things we can actually use from Scott to figure out what the kitchen kinda looked like. Now, our first image is the camera placement. Now, this was a scrapped concept of what the minimap's gonna look like. It actually told you where the camera locations were and where they're facing. And this tells us where the camera was facing in the kitchen. So it's facing the corner, and to your right is the door, and to your left, mysteries. Now, this helps us because means there has to be some kind of sign that there is gonna be a kitchen in the FNAF game. So if it does exist, there probably is a concept out there from Scott's desk in his dirty sock drawer. There's probably a concept of what the kitchen was going to look like, or in his back for his brain what the kitchen could have been like. So this tells us there was confirmed there's going to be a kitchen one day, but I just didn't think, no, what's no point, so he didn't add it in. Now, that was the last visual thing for the kitchen, but we have audio cues. So if you don't remember, Chica used to go into the kitchen. She used to, for some reason, do the dishes, and then she walks out. Freddy, for some reason, goes in the kitchen, has a little jingle song and dance, and then leaves. So we have the audio cues right here. So I'm gonna play them all, and I'm gonna discuss them afterwards. So listen. Now, the first four audio clips were obviously Chica doing the dishes, which is really funny, but we don't really know why she does the dishes in the kitchen. I think it was just a little, funny goof, haha, she's doing the dishes in the kitchen. I think that was it. Now, Freddy going into the kitchen and starting playing his music box is probably a very good guess. It's probably because it's dark in there. And if you haven't seen my video a few months ago, whenever it's dark, the automatic thing about Freddy was to not scare kids when there's power outage, Freddy would start doing a jingle jingle, which means he will light up to stop scaring the kids. So that means the kitchen is guaranteed that it's dark and there's no lights in there, so Golden Freddy would start lighting up, which I think makes total sense. Now, in FNAF fan game remakes, normally in 3-year-old or just remakes overall, the kitchen is usually shut. But in rare occurrence, we sometimes get a sneaky reveal of what the kitchen is. This could be Creepy Nights at Freddy's or some other FNAF fan games I might have forgotten on the top of my head, but I'm going to show you the ones that their concepts of what the kitchen should look like. Now, first game to present their kitchen is Creepy Nights at Freddy's. Creepy Nights at Freddy's is basically FNAF 1 if it was a true 3D game on Unreal Engine. It is a proper full-on thing and like nothing else. If you want to get more accurate, that's it. So in the kitchen, sorry, this was filmed on a phone because that's the only video I could find that they were actually going inside the kitchen. This game believes there's a generator inside the kitchen, which makes no fucking sense. You're cooking food with a generator that's powered by fuel next to it. Not much sense there, and that's it. This is a basic kitchen. You have like a little countertop of that. You have ovens, and yeah, the basic kitchen. What you look like. Now I recorded this Gmod's kitchen. Now that one's where it gets more cool. Now once you go inside the vent, which is in FNAF 1, you get to see this cool ass Golden Freddy just looking back at you. Now once you click through the thing, it shows that the camera's busted and it shows that the vent is leading to the kitchen, which I believe it could be. So you have ovens, you have blood, and you have Golden Freddy looking at the camera, which I think is pretty sick. You got a busted camera there, which makes sense. And yeah, and you have a red light. It's like a danger zone kind of thing. I find it really cool how creative they found it. It wasn't fully modeled, but it's modeled enough that you can look at it from the vent and it says, holy crap, what's going on? Now, the theories and ideas is basically what the fan or the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom thinks of it. What is in the kitchen. So I'm gonna read out some most interesting ones, theories and ideas, and I'll put them in the video. Now the first theory is there is a fan theory that the kitchen where the missing kids are and the past guards are placed after being killed, and the kitchen camera is disabled so the player or the night guard prevents them from seeing it, which is an interesting theory because I haven't thought about that. But why would you put it somewhere in the kitchen? Somewhere which pretty public, where I doubt all staff that work in there are going to keep their mouth shut. Oh, that's how I think that could be a good idea, Matt Pat. The pizzas are made out of human flesh. Maybe that's it. But I do believe they're stored somewhere else, like the employees only. Maybe that's a place where they put them. That's what I believe, but yeah, that's a pretty interesting idea. Now the obvious one, I think everyone said this, Golden Freddy camps around the kitchen, which even Gmod says that, so if you don't believe in that, then God knows. So people believe that Golden Freddy is that's where his resting place is, that's where he camps out. So I believe that too. I think that's where Golden Freddy chills out, and so yeah. Now, theory 3 is similar to Golden Freddy theory, but except the Golden Freddy, it's a puppet. Now, I personally theorize that the puppet is still in the original Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Kitchen. Due to the crying children posters on the walls, it may not seem like it's important, but in fact, in retrospect. So, if you don't remember, one of the Easter eggs on the East Camera Hall, that it's pretty common, right? The posters for usual Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica will turn into the crying children, which obviously points at Puppet because he has like teary eyes and that. So that could be a possible thing, but it might be also leading to the crying children. But that's always a hint. And we do see the puppet in FNAF 1, so that's definitely probably a strong theory. Anyways, everyone, thank you so much for watching this video, and yeah, it is a silly video because, well, the kitchen's not that deep, but it could be deep when you actually want to make it deep. But yeah, because the kitchen's always been one of those things like, what is in the goddamn kitchen? But I guess we'll never know until one day in FNAF Plus it's gonna tell us that. But it probably won't, because Scott is a very funny person, so he's not gonna tell us it. But anyways, if you have a theory below, then just type it below. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe if you want, and yeah, have a good time everyone. Bye bye.